In the heart of a small coastal town, where the salty sea breeze whispered secrets of forgotten dreams, there lived a grieving nurse named Clara. Her days bled into nights, indistinguishable, as she poured herself into her patients at the local clinic. But behind the mask of compassion, her heart ached with the loss of her beloved husband, Mark, who had succumbed to a tragic illness just a year prior. The vibrant life they once shared felt like a distant shore, slowly eroded by the relentless waves of grief. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an orange glow over the turbulent sea, Clara faced another daunting reality: financial collapse. The clinic had struggled since Mark's passing, and with each passing day, bills piled high on the kitchen table like dark clouds looming overhead. Her meager paycheck barely covered the essentials, let alone the mountain of debt accumulating from unpaid medical bills and mortgage payments. Fear gnawed at her insides, whispering that soon she would lose not only her home, but also the last remaining ties to her love. One evening, as rain pattered against the window like a mournful tune, Clara sat at the kitchen table, a solitary figure surrounded by shadows. She picked up a letter from her husband's old oak desk, a letter that had not yet found its way into the mailbox. The handwriting was familiar, looping and warm, the ink still vibrant as if he had written it only yesterday. With trembling hands, Clara unfolded it, her heart racing. "My dearest Clara," it began, "if you are reading this, it means I am gone, but I want you to know that you are never truly alone. You have the strength to overcome any storm, even the ones that twist your heart into knots." The words poured out like a soothing balm, wrapping around her sorrow, lifting the weight that had anchored her soul. But as she read further, her heart sank again. Hidden within the folds of the letter was a bank statement, revealing a secret Mark had held away from her, a modest savings account he had set up long before his illness. As Clara's eyes widened, a blend of anger and warmth washed over her. Why hadn't he told her? Had he thought it too painful to discuss? Or was it a way to protect her from the burden of their financial struggles? The flood of emotions crashed over her as she fought against the tide of betrayal mingled with gratitude. Yet, as she sat there in the dim light, she realized it wasn't the money that mattered. It was the message, the belief he had in her. Days turned into weeks, and Clara wrestled with her grief and newfound knowledge. She could never replace Mark, but perhaps she could honor his memory. With newfound courage, she began to reach out to her community, sharing her story of loss and resilience. The townsfolk, inspired by her honesty and strength, rallied around her. They organized a fundraiser to support the clinic, a testament to their unity as neighbors and friends. The night of the fundraiser arrived, illuminated by string lights that twinkled like stars above the local hall. Clara stood before the crowd, her heart pounding, ready to share her journey. As she spoke of love, loss, and the power of community, the weight of her grief transformed into something lighter, a shared understanding, a connection forged through vulnerability. It was then she realized that grief was not a solitary journey. It was a bridge that could unite those who dared to cross it together. As the evening closed with laughter and sweet farewells, Clara felt a shift within her. Her heart, once consumed by despair, began to mend. She had learned that while loss is a part of life that can pull us under, it is also through our connections that we rise again. With the support of her community and the memory of Mark lighting her way, Clara found the courage to move forward. In the end, she understood that grief, like the ocean, ebbs and flows. It never truly disappears, but it transforms into a part of who we are, reminding us of love's enduring power. The takeaway? In our darkest moments, when the waves of sorrow threaten to pull us under, it's our connections with others that can keep us afloat, guiding us back to the shore of hope.